Hi, welcome back. So we earlier saw what a subroutine was, and in this particular slide we are going to talk about interrupts, and particularly hardware based interrupts. So hardware based interrupts means that there are particular pins on your microprocessor, and those pins can be connected to any external hardware or a button, a press button, and a press switch for example, and whenever you press that button it is going to generate a signal, and that signal is going to cause an interruption in the execution of your main program. So for example, I have shown here that you have the instruction memory, you have something which is basically your main program, and while you are executing the assembly language instructions in your main program, at any given point here the external button which is related to your hardware interrupt can be pressed. As soon as the button is pressed, your overall execution is now going to go to a subroutine, but now this is a specific subroutine. This is called an interrupt subroutine, an ISR, and you are going to now execute the assembly language instructions which are part of your ISR. At the end of the ISR, you will see something which you already seen earlier called the return instruction, but this is not simply RET, it is RETI. So RET and I, the I stands for return from an interrupt subroutine. So whenever you hit the return instruction, the execution is again going to go back to the place from where you had left. Remember that this is different from a call in the sense that I don't have to specifically write anything over here as part of my main program. I don't specifically write here call. I am just going to depend on pressing of a button or pressing of the hardware interrupt. Whenever the interrupt button is pressed or whenever the interrupt signal is going to go high, I am going to leave whatever I was doing as part of my main program, and I am going to jump to a subroutine referred to as interrupt subroutine. I am going to execute the subroutine and then I am going to return back to the place where I had left.